Okay, this is just a quick overview of my White's Beachhunter ID 300, and I want to show you first. That's a Anderson shaft I run on it, straight shaft, and that's the thing that holds your box. Of course, the belt doesn't come in when you buy one of these, but I want to show you also when you get one of these bags where they're sewn, they'll pull real easy. So what I did, I just tied these off right here. I don't know how long it'll last, but these boxes take a beating in the waves when you got them strapped on you. So, but I may have to rig something up another time, but it's still holding out. Another thing is to keep these coils, because you can't even really see the bottom when you're detecting when you're in the water, and I'm talking about, you know, in the waist deep water. These coils, you need to still have them off the bottom just like a regular detector a little bit, because you can, even if you keep touching this to the bottom, it'll sometimes go off depending on the sensitivity you're running. But another thing, I hadn't did it yet, I want to design another one of these brackets that keeps this from floating up on you, which this one doesn't really float, but they move real easy. And when you're detecting, these things right here will loosen up on you. But this right here, when you're swinging sideways, it catches a lot of water, so it adding drag. So I'm gonna make a different bracket for that eventually, and I'll show you how I do it later on. But end of the day, I got mine taped off where it's kind of hard to keep taking it apart to clean it. I wash it real good, but it gets a little bit of corrosion on it right here. These right here, I just taped it in case it rubs across this stuff to keep from damaging this coil wire. There's nothing done, but I do it wherever it's crossing, because these things will move like this. And that's pretty much it. And I'm fixing to probably go ahead and change the batteries. I got a tester. I'm going to check and see what the voltage is on them. But you can find these packs of batteries sometimes where they are at the store where they're getting new packaging for it. You can find these marked down. I think I got that pack for $5. It's a pretty good bargain. So if you run across them, just go ahead and buy them. I'm going to show you this can right here, and hopefully I can show you the noise it makes. People at the beach will bury these cans all over the place, and save time from digging sometimes. If my detector makes a certain noise, I know it's a can, it's nothing else. So you can leave them alone. But basic overview, I'm going to show you what it does with a couple of simple things. Be the can. Of course, I got a silver ring, gold ring, tungsten carbide, quarter, and I might see if I can grab me a nail or something around here, show you how it nulls it out. But anyway, let me also take that out of the pack and show you how you change the batteries out in it. Okay, this right here has this one clasp deal. I ain't gonna be able to do everything one-handed, but you'll pop this thing loose like this and pull this side off. This other side will slide over, and then you pull this out. There's like a rubber plunger that's come all the way across here, and I'll go ahead and remove that. All right, there's the area where the battery comes out of one of them, and of course here's the plunger deal that holds it in there, and you want to make sure this stays clean. And ultimately you can use one of these like out of the MXT DFX, that you can get the rechargeable batteries. I have one in my DFX, but I don't tend to use them in this machine, because the more you open and close that thing, you could potentially get a leak, and it's ideally best to submerge this box in water and see if you get any air bubbles coming out around this area. Or, you know, I mean, you really can check it over here and up in here. You never know, you could split this boot or something. And I've seen guys push this boot down, but when you do that, to me it seems like it makes this switch even worse. I haven't tried it, but I checked another guy's machine out and it didn't seem to help, so I didn't do that to mine. But I'm going to test this battery, put some fresh batteries in here, and then I'll show you what the machine does basically. Okay, I had plenty of battery life left, but when you put this plunger back in, make sure it's cut on this side. If you're not paying attention, it won't be locked in. It's pretty easy to check and make sure you did it right. You can even look up here and you can see this stuff over here. If it's all the way over, you know you did something wrong. But anyway, let me get to testing. Okay, I forgot to add that also to test the battery, it has a battery check over here. Alternate when you crank the sensitivity. When you first try it, you want it over here. I tend to turn mine up a little bit, maxed out. Doesn't work for me, but sometimes you got to go on the other side of this. But just depending on the beach you're on. This one here is kind of hard to balance on Florida beaches, so once you learn the little different tones on it and what it does, you'll be alright. But to check it, you just cut it on. If you look, you see the green light on. That's when you got plenty of battery juice left. Alright, I'm not sure how well it's going to work out, but of course not good getting the machine too close, but I'm in the box. But I'll try to show you even on this can how I can tell not to dig them. Sometimes if you're off them a little bit, it'll ring up as a coin, like. But when you get closer, this is the noise you'll hear. So that's telling you you don't have to dig it. That'll save you on some of these cans. Now these, unfortunately, of course I should have grabbed a bobby pin, but anyway, bobby pins, a lot of them, they'll null out where you won't hear them, but like this here. Showing up as a ring. And these caps have so much stuff in them, everybody's going to pick them up. Of course, your silver ring is going to show up as a coin. Quarter. Tungsten carbide. And your gold ring. Of course, your rusty washer, watch what it does. So, you never know with stuff like this, but a lot of times down in the ground, these will still null out, so you won't have to worry about them. Of course, you got your lead sinker. And something like this, it picks up lead and nickels real deep. Of course, your gold it does too. These machines are, as far as I know, they're naturally tuned for picking up gold. And this ring here is a real small one. You can't tell by on the camera, but it'll pick up real small gold. And I've dug dimes up to a foot deep already, so it goes plenty deep. And I personally can run mine and discriminate, even out in the water. A lot of people don't, but it'll save you a little bit. I guess I'll do the last one, this brass nipple here. It'll come up same as a coin. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And it's Anderson straight shaft. Helped me out a lot. Something you may want to try. But anyway, I mainly did this one for Uncle John, also known as Lost Ring Finders. And you might want to check his channel out. I love watching Uncle John's videos, as a lot of us do, and he's a real good guy, and he's one person who really inspires me at this metal detecting stuff. So anyway, I reckon that's it for now.